Mark, Andy Santor, Mill Creek Golf Course, Youngstown, Ohio. Thanks for coming yesterday. Mark had a good day yesterday. His golf swing's getting better, and West Virginia improved to 3-0. So it was a good day all around for Mark. Going to take a look at 3 videos here. You're down the line, face on, and we got another swing down the line. And what we're really working on is getting a little bit more, especially internal hip rotation on his trail hip or his right hip, and getting a little bit better upper body rotation on his backswing. We're going to look at the face on. Now, one good thing, Mark had that, really had that right knee kicked in and would kind of kick it in a little bit more before you took the club back. You can see you're not doing that here, and that already there is helping you. Okay, now that's getting pretty good. Now, we talked yesterday about that right hip getting a little bit lower. Okay, draw a line here on that right hip. You can kind of see as we go into our backswing, that right hip will kind of raise up a little bit, okay, and go lateral slightly, and want to get the feeling of getting that right hip a little bit lower and your left hip a little bit higher on your backswing as a feel in your case. But that's better than it was. You're getting a little bit better rotation there. Now still leaving a little bit of weight on our back foot, but I think getting the club out, getting those arms moving a little bit better, and getting that club moving in a much better position on our downswing. Okay. Alright, now we're going to take a look at some down the line swing comparisons. We're going to start with this video on the right. Okay, going to look at our shaft plane here. Okay, once again, those hips are moving a little bit better. You can kind of see there, if we got that right hip staying down a little bit, I think you'd be able to keep your forward flexion a little bit better. You can see there how you lose your posture a little bit. We'll go. He was working up a sweat here, so we took the sweater off. But you see here, that's a little bit better. Got a little bit better position at the top of his backswing. Here is as the lesson went on, and you can kind of see how the different position of your arms, and you're not over the top of it nearly as much. So, the more we can kind of improve that hip rotation, and in your case, next thing we really got to try and work on is keep this, keep this forward flexion, stop us from losing our posture a little bit on our backswing. You can kind of see how you raise up your upper body. You've altered your posture a little bit, and I think the more we can kind of get that feeling of that right hip rotating and getting a little bit lower on our backswing, we'll be using that right glute muscle a little bit more, and that'll help us maintain our posture a little bit better. But that's better there. He's getting around in a better position, and that club's getting out in front of him better. As a result of that, he's hitting the ball a little bit farther. So thanks again for coming, Mark, and it really looks much better than it did a couple weeks ago. And once again, West Virginia's 3-0 now, so things are good in your world. So thanks for coming again, and I'll see you soon.